Hello guys and welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock, Supervisor, and this week we're doing horror battles. I just want to say I'm filming this on a Monday. I'm going to be uploading on Wednesday like I normally do. I don't know everybody's horror battles since I'm filming this early. I don't think anybody has posted their videos yet. So I just want to say I don't know what they're, battling, but definitely go check out their videos this week. The Jay Sloan on Mondays, All Random Things on Tuesdays, and Little Rocker Cutie on Thursdays. Definitely check out their videos. I'm going to be battling two 80s slashers that are considered classics among the horror community, and they're really similar. You can probably tell what they are behind me. They're both camp-themed horror films, like I said, and they're considered classics. And I seen one of them in 2013 for the first time, and I was really impressed, and I really liked it. And I seen this one just recently, and that is Sleepaway Camp. So I'm going to be battling Sleepaway Camp versus The Burning. So before I get on to the horror battle, I'm just going to review the plots of each film briefly. Okay, so we're going to start off with Sleepaway Camp. This film opens up in the summer of 1975, where John Baker and his two kids, Angela and Peter, are they're out on this boat and they're having a good time, and their boat flips, and pretty much John's lover, Lenny, is calling them back to shore. And as they attempt to swim back to shore, out of nowhere, these idiotic, and I mean absolutely idiotic, uneducated teenagers come out of nowhere on this motorboat and run John and Peter over, killing them, leaving Angela the sole survivor. And 8 years later, Angela, now living with her Aunt Martha and cousin Ricky, is pretty much sent to a camp. Her and Ricky are sent to a camp called Camp Arawak, which pretty much they get there, and Angela is absolutely bullied by these two, I can't stand them, Judy and Meg, and it's awful. You really feel bad for Angela because, I mean, she don't talk to nobody. She's a very weird and shy individual, but she just gets picked on to no end. I mean, just out of nowhere, these quote-unquote accidents start to happen, and pretty much people do start to speculate that there's a killer on campus, which obviously we know that's the case because it is a slasher film. Pretty much it's a whodunit film. They get sent to camp and these killings start happening. It's pretty much the run-of-the-mill slasher plot. So that's pretty much a plot for Sleepaway Camp. Okay, so the plot of The Burning: in 1976, several campers attempt to pull a prank on the caretaker, Cropsy, which Cropsy is built up to be this horrible dude. I think he's an alcoholic. I think he may have used some of the campers. I'm not for sure, but he's built up to be this terrible and horrible guy. Pretty much they take this wormy skull head and they have candles in the eye sockets, which pretty much they sneak into Cropsy's cabin and they light the eye sockets and they go around back to his cabin and they beat on his window. Cropsy awakes and sees this, and he is just terrified. He hits the skull head onto his bed, which pretty much engulfs his, knots his sheets and clothes, and he jumps out of the bed and accidentally knocks over this gas jug, which pretty much engulfs him even more and the cabin, and you can see him running out. He falls and trips down this hill into the water, and the campers are just so shocked because they did not mean to take it this far, and it just shows them run off. Pretty much 5 years later, Cropsy is now released from the hospital. We don't see him until the very end, for people wanting to know, and it's a really cool payoff. But pretty much he's going back to Camp Stonewater, which it's a totally different camp, but it's across the lake from the now closed Camp Blackfoot. So pretty much it's a revenge plot. They burned him, he's coming back, and he's going to kill them. So it's a really simple plot. So that's pretty much a plot of The Burning. Okay, so round one is kills. Which film had the better kills? Was it Sleepaway Camp or The Burning? Sleepaway Camp had good kills in my opinion. I think the special effects are actually really good for, the time being 1983. You have the kill with the arrow through the neck, which I thought was an awesome kill. If it was more gorier, then it probably would have been a standout kill. I mean, it is a standout kill because you cannot tell that it's fake. But I wish it was just a little bit more gorier, then it would have been a lot more memorable. You have one where the shower scene, which I do like. I think it's a decent kill. I just thought the kills leading up to it were actually really good, and then you see that one, and then it starts to kind of plummet from there. I like that kill. I just thought they could have executed it better, and it could have been more gorier. But the character did deserve to die. There's one where this dude gets boiled alive, which I thought was a really cool effect. There are some really good kills in here, but there is one stupid one. It's not really a stupid one, it's just the dude could have easily escaped. It's when he's in the stall and gets bees, a big thing, like a big beehive, thrown in on him, and he could have easily just escaped from the bottom because there's a big open space. But, I mean, I understand it's trying to be unique. I really like the kills in Sleepaway Camp. The kills with The Burning, Only have a problem with one kill, and I think it's a good kill. It's at the beginning of the film. You get to see the shears go into her, but it kind of cuts away to the mirror and you see blood. I like that kill, but it's not one that I care for too much. I think it's a good kill, but other than that, I love every other kill, especially the Raft Boat Massacre scene. The special effects are great in this film. Hands down, round 1 goes to The Burning. So round 2 is which film had the better storyline. I like the Sleepaway Camp storyline, and I do like the Burning storyline with kind of like the revenge plot. They both kind of center around a camp, so I really don't see one being better than the other, so I'm just going to give the point to Sleepaway Camp and The Burning. So round 2 is a tie. Okay, so round 3 is which film had better acting, Sleepaway Camp or The Burning. It's pretty easy round for me personally. I think The Burning has a lot better acting. The acting in Sleepaway Camp is so cheesy and it's kind of mediocre at times. Hands down, The Burning takes this round. So round 3 goes to The Burning. So round 4 is which film do I think had the better killer. Is it the killer from The Burning, Cropsey, or is it the killer from Sleepaway Camp? And I'm not going to spoil who that is because it's kind of like a whodunit type film, so that'd be kind of cruel of me to spoil it and like ruin your experience. I want you to be surprised and you to see who the killer is. I do like the killer from Sleepaway Camp. It is a memorable killer. After the film, you will remember this killer. But I'm gonna have to go round 4. I'm gonna have to give that to Cropsey, man. I love Cropsey. I think he's underrated. I would rather seen sequels to The Burning than Sleepaway Camp, even though I love the Sleepaway Camp franchise. I think it's a fun franchise. I just wish I could have seen more of Cropsey killing people and just how they could have played that whole story out with Cropsey. So round 4 goes to The Burning. Okay, so round 5 is which film do I think is a better overall horror film? Sleepaway Camp from the year 1983 or The Burning from the year 1981. I really do like Sleepaway Camp. It has grown on me a lot since I've watched it. It's definitely a cheesy 80s horror film. I like the kills, atmosphere, the soundtrack. I just had a blast watching it. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of 80s slashers. Just remember, the acting is pretty mediocre going into it, so the acting is probably the thing that holds it down the most. But the kills are really good, and if you're a fan of slasher films, definitely check it out. And I definitely recommend the Scream Factory edition of this. With that being said, I like The Burning better. I think The Burning is a great horror film. It's definitely in my top 10 slasher films. I think the directing is better by Tony Maylam. The special effects are done great by Tom Savini. I love the kills. They're really gory and bloody. Or that's basically the same thing. They're really bloody. And they're just really awesome. I love the kills. I love, Cropsey. I think he's an underrated killer. So overall, I really like The Burning. I even prefer it over the original Friday the 13th. That's how much I love it. I would definitely recommend you check out The Burning, but I would say check out Sleepaway Camp as well. I do like Sleepaway Camp. I do think it's a good, cheesy horror film, fun horror film. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my battle. Which one do you prefer? Do you like Sleepaway Camp better, or do you guys like The Burning better? Leave your comments down below, and definitely check out the other guys' videos. And yeah, I'll leave our Facebook link and the website link down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.